So there's this guy that's out in the desert, and he comes across this horse trader, right? Well, he looks to rent the horse, and the one who's selling the horse for renting, he warns him and says, "This horse is very strange. It runs differently than the usual." And the traveler is like, "I don't care. I need anything. Just give me your best." So he let him have the horse, or rent rather. Anywho, he explains to the guy, "Now this horse runs differently. Anytime you want him to stop, you gotta say hallelujah. And anytime you want him to go, you say phew. And anytime you want him to go faster, you want to go phew." So he rented the horse, payments were made, and he starts traveling and he shouts, "Phew!" off the top of his lungs. The horse takes off with him, galloping away. So the guy's riding horse, he's having a good time, the traveler that is. And all of a sudden he sees a cliff. And he's like, "Oh, phew, that's awful close." The horse starts getting faster. And getting closer and closer to the cliff. They're 5 feet from it. Oh my gosh, they're about to fall off. Phew! Oh, phew! Phew! Oh man, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! And the horse just keeps galloping faster and faster. And finally, within a few minutes, as he's just about to run right off the cliff, he says, "Hallelujah!" It just comes to him out of the blue. He finally remembers how to stop the horse, and just as he tilts to a complete halt, you can hear the thud of a pedal as it hits the ground, as the horse's hooves are at the edge of the cliff. Phew! Welcome back, guys and gals, to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. I can't tell jokes to save my life, but I figured I'd give that one a shot. Ah! Dude! I know it was bad, but you didn't have to go kill yourself, Spyro. Jeez! So, last time we left off, we finished up Cliff Town. We're gonna take on another world today. And hopefully, testes, seashells by the seashore. Hopefully that doesn't sound like a robot is speaking to you all, or some electricity is like being ingested into me. So, today we're going to take on Ice Cavern. And the reason I was doing the little test is, yes, you don't have to let me know. I do realize the last few videos have sounded really weird, my commentary anyway. Because I thought about this bright idea. I said, or excuse me, let's try that again. I thought, hey, what if I just lower the hertz, you know, instead of having the 44,100 hertz, or 44,100 hertz, maybe I could just have less then, and, you know, less amount of sound being picked up in the mic. It means I'll have to edit out less exhales and other such nonsense. No, don't do that, viewers. Just thought I'd let you know, if you're, like, thinking of ideas of what you want to do to edit, don't ever lower the hertz. Keep it at the default 44,100 for your commentary. Anyway, let's get on with this. So, Ice Cavern, definitely a contrasting place compared to the desert, the canyon, the peacekeeper, not so peaceful place. Get out of here. You're not gonna go pound me with your big old barreled-in chest. Jeez, man. But instead of hearing me ramble on about it, let's see what Ulrich has to say.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
I did not hear a word he said. I gotta turn that off. I'm guessing he was saying a word of caution about this place or something. I don't know. Or maybe he was talking about something else. My apologies. I forgot I had to lower the volume because I was recording some Wind Waker a few days ago, and I needed to lower the volume. In fact, let me raise that up just a bit more. Okay, maybe not that much. There we go. Okay, that way I can actually hear the dragon speak. Because that's like part of the adventure so far I've been having, and I've been really having a hoot with. It's just reacting to what the dragons have to say! As I was saying, reacting to what the dragons have to say occasionally is kind of part of the fun. Ooh, got an orb. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm taking it you don't come in peace. You look like you're about to smash me with your big old fist. Oh, I thought that was going to make it. Okay, I'll just flame him to the face. If all else fails, breathe fire to the face. You know, deep down he goes, "Oh, brah." So I hope you all have been having a wonderful day so far. I hope you all who have been tuning into this project have enjoyed yourselves, especially those who actually have played this game in the past. I noticed there was quite a few comments on the first video. Holy crap. That's like the most comments I've gotten in some time, actually, like all at once. I mean, yeah, if you look at some of my old projects, there are a lot more comments, obviously. But those have been up for like years now. This is just recently, and I've already got like freaking 4 or 5 people that have dropped a comment or two, and I'm like, heck, that is very popular. I mean, to me, it's popular. To other people, it's like, that ain't nothing special. Yeah, you might be right, but I mean to tell you, I've just been impressed. Like, serious, man. Seriously. Wow, 2 dragons in just a few seconds? I'll take it. Todar!
Psst. Spyro! Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Indeed. So, do you guys remember what I was talking about? Of course, I'm sure you guys all remember very clearly that I sounded like I was eating electricity. But when I was saying, sometimes we won't necessarily be charging flaming. Actually, no, that doesn't really fit the bill at all. Never mind, forget what I said. I was about to say something and be all clever and shiznit, and it was going to come out really much me just inserting my foot in my mouth. But let's just go ahead and talk about what he's talking about. Right here's the... Okay, your hit detection rate's a little too much there, buddy boy. This guy right here is wearing armor, so we can't flame him. And he's also big. That's not fair. But what that dragon was saying is, oops! It makes him very slippery. And that's just in this zone, obviously. Or zone. Why did I just call this zone? What am I playing, Sonic? Close enough, I guess. In this world, the metal armored creatures, apparently, the only way to get rid of them is if we charge them and knock them right off the cliff. Of course, they conveniently drop the gem just before they fall off the cliff, so that way we don't lose the gem or anything. And yes, I do realize there was like an area I could have glided to, like a few rooms back, but I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Because otherwise I'll end up forgetting this freaking area, or forgetting to explore some of the areas in this ice cavern. Because it is very easy to just miss little sections. I mean, for the most part, it seems like a linear stage, like once you go forward you can't go back, but you can actually go back. It's just, it's not exact, there's not like a lot of flexibility in how far back you can go.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're very welcome, Andor! Man, so formal. These dragons must be really, very, how do you call it? High on the class of socialism, or not socialism. They must be in a higher class than me, you know, as far as, like, manners and all that are concerned. Okay, I think we can go ahead and backtrack now, because I saw that area that I was just mentioning a little bit ago, so let's go ahead and backtrack a bit. Backtracking! Away! Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. That was probably really obnoxious. I may have to tone that down a bit. So let's look. Oh, geez, am I gonna... Oh, whew. I look like I was not gonna make that. A key? Oh, man, I'm gonna have to go all the way to the back of the beginning just to get that, but that's okay. I'll worry about that later. For now, let's go ahead and continue forward so we can go ahead and finish exploring the rest of this icy place. I gotta say, I actually do rather enjoy this atmosphere. Dude! You did not just smear a sludge ball on my face. What was that, jelly-filled? Probably was, too. I guess that was worth taking a hit of a snowball. Yeah, for those who don't know, and most of you do who have watched me, but in case you're new, I have absolutely no idea what it's like to have to deal or hold a snowball, or even deal with the weather snow. It's just, it's one of those things that, you know, you tend to lack when you're in a very humid, sunshiny state, or area, you know? You don't really see anything close to that. But anyway, enough about me. Asher, what's up, man?
Thank you for releasing me.
You're very welcome! Oh, I love these dragons. I love them already. Oh, they're so awesome. Thank you for releasing me, man. They're just so freaking polite here. Holy crap. I'm glad they're not belittling me and saying, oh, it's you. I was expecting someone else, not some little pipsqueak like you. But I digress. Thank you, I guess. You know, add a little passive-aggressive there just before they say thank you. Anyway. I don't know what that was, that noise. What am I trying to make, an animal noise? You know. Up here, you may notice that there's a few chests up there. There, in fact, are 3, each, of course, holding a Spyro-UP. We can get to this, actually, but I will get to it in a little bit. For now, I'm going to continue kind of exploring the rest of the perimeter of the stage. I think this pretty much covers this ending part here, because this is kind of the dead end, and that's where the return home is. But if we do a little platforming here, carefully, of course, because if we make a wrong step, we have a chance of falling off like I did earlier. I can't believe I did that, though. Seriously, man. Ah, more of the armored guys. Charge! Yo! Yeah, I guess I have to admit I feel kind of bad for them. They don't stand a chance with me charging. Get out of those skis, you crazy fool. Oh, this one's gonna take a couple of charges. Charge! Charge! Double charge time, baby. Oh, yeah. Smells like treasure. Gimme! More treasure! Yummy. Somebody actually suggested I do like a slurp noise every time I pick up the treasure, and then I'm like, I laughed when I read that. I was like, that's actually a good idea. But the reason I'm probably not going to do that is just because there is so much treasure to collect in this game. Like, seriously, you're gonna hear me slurp like 400 times or something close to in one stage. Well, maybe not close to, because, you know, not everything is just worth 1 gem. But anyway, I'd be slurping an awful lot, and I don't think any of you really want me to... I mean, as many of you who enjoyed the very old stuff where I actually did like a coffee slurp. Yeah, I don't know if any of you knew, but some of the old videos, I used to start off my videos with a big dramatic... Actually, that was a poor reenactment. Future self, would you please be so kind as to put the old clip in just for a second? Thank you, dude. Yeah, that's what I used to have for an introduction. I know. Someone's like, really? What were you thinking? That just... I mean, it's not totally uncreative, but geez, why would anybody want to have some kind of slurp noise in their ears when they're trying to listen to you? I don't know, I had no idea. I wasn't really creative at... Well, as if that implies I'm creative now, which I guess I sort of am, but... Yeah, I know there are people who know better ideas than I do. I just died right there, man. What the heck? Alright, buddy, I'm back for round 2. Get out of here, you stupid idiot. Jeez, I can't believe I was done in by one little dinky-sized snowball. I feel like a complete ninny. A nincompoop, if you will. Ragnar, help me for myself.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Indeed. What are we ready for? Ready for more treasure? Ready for more adventure? For trouble? Hey, this room looks familiar. Oh, okay, so this is where the dead end ends, if you will. I guess we'll go ahead and just exit this way, because we have nothing else to do in there. Alright, so we have a key. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. That was actually an inward burp. I know some of you are probably disappointed. You're like, oh, come on, man. You should have just let that one fly. I'm sorry, but I don't like burping every time, you know, when the urge arises. Sometimes I'd rather just keep, you know, conversing with you all instead of belching in your ear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Should I travel all the way back? Maybe I should just meet you guys back there. Yeah, I think I'll meet you guys back there. There isn't really anything too difficult, you know, as far as, like, backtracking is concerned. Yeah, we know where the way to go. And you guys, I'm sure, do too. So I'll meet you guys at the very entrance of this level. And here we are at the very entrance. And I was mistakenly thinking that the treasure chest was actually nearby. It sort of is still, but I was actually mixing up like one little pedestal looking area or bridge that leads to like a little platform, you know, where a chest would be, with another. And there's actually, let me see here, I think if we jump up here, and I remember we did jump up here before and I pointed out, oh, there's a chest, we gotta look out for a key, you know. By the way, I didn't even mention it, but in case you were thinking, like, if you saw those gems on the light posts, I totally, like, spaced out. I didn't explain that, and I feel bad, but I guess I'll explain it now. These lanterns here, you can actually charge, like so. Let me see if I can get up here and show it, just because now I'm explaining, even though it won't do anything. Yeah, that's how I was able to get the gems, in case y'all wondering. I wasn't using magic or any tricks like that, but I'm pretty sure it was obvious, you know, me, if you were watching me. I felt bad. I was like, man, I should have explained that, you know? Just saying, you know? I'm saying a lot of words too, but, you know, that's beside the point. Alright, so before I end off on this video here, because this has actually been quite the large stage, I must say, even with the failure, edited down to a T. If you come over here on this little pedestal looking thing, and this is near the entrance actually, there is an area you want to try and glide to. This is kind of a dangerous glide, so, well, it sort of is and it sort of isn't, but anyway, this is actually also a way you can cheese the level easily. What you do is you're going to glide to the right a little bit, and this is similar to that in the Dry Canyon where you had to kind of glide around a corner and didn't exactly see the platform you needed to land on until after you start gliding. So, yut, and around the corner, and looky here. These look familiar. Yes, this is how you get those extra Spyro-UPs, in case you were, if you were wondering. I mean, some of you probably weren't. I know when I was first playing this game, I wondered, I'm like, how do you get to those? I mean, there's got to be a way to get to that. I mean, they wouldn't just put something up there just to tease you. Of course, my simple mind itself thought, oh, maybe there's a cheat I have to enter in where I infinitely glide, and I guess maybe I wasn't far off, but no. You just have to know how to find the right platforming to glide to. But anyway, before I get to rambling about anything that's not really that entertaining, allow me to say thank you all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Love ya! Hugs, heart, everything, and all the above. A nuzzle or two, a smooch, whatever, or just a handshake, you know. Keep it non-touching. We cool like that, you know. And I will see you all next time as we progress and explore. I want to say I'm going to be able to explore the last 2 worlds in Peacekeeper's Place. And then we'll basically, I'm going to kick my own hiney if I say basically one more time. And then, once we've completed the last 2 worlds, we will finally be able to go to the Magic Crafter's world. So, that being said, take care, peace out, and I will see you next time. Bye!